Hi, my name is Celestina Brunetti. I'm a chef and nutritionist. Welcome to Cooperative Extension's Kitchen. Today, I will be showing you how to make the fried rice recipe from the Eating Smart, Being Active cookbook, developed for the FNEP program. It takes about 10 minutes to prepare and about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. This is a great dish to make with leftovers. Already here, I have leftover rice, leftover chicken, but you can also add leftover vegetables. So let's get started. I have 3 cups of rice here, pre-cooked, that I've measured out. Be sure when you're measuring to go flat across the top of your measuring cup. Next, I have a carrot, which is an excellent source of vitamin A, which is beneficial for your eyesight. Then I have a green bell pepper, which is an excellent source of vitamin A and C. I also have 2 eggs, as well as an onion, which is part of the lily family and has beneficial antioxidants. I also have 1 cup of pre-cooked chicken here. You can use any kind of meat you have on hand though, whether it be ham, beef, or really whatever you have left in your refrigerator. I also have broccoli, which is an excellent source of vitamin K and C. I also have soy sauce, which is going to help form a sauce. When purchasing soy sauce, it's important to look for the reduced sodium soy sauce, because soy sauce can typically be very high in salt. I also have garlic powder and some black pepper. So I have a large pan here. We're going to heat it on medium-high heat, and we're going to add the 3 cups of rice right to the pan. I'm going to add the vegetable oil to the pan so the rice does not stick to the bottom. The rice needs to cook in the pan for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, we can work on our vegetables. To begin with our veggies, we'll start with the carrot and a garbage bowl, as well as your peeler. You want to peel the skin off the carrot into the garbage bowl. Place the carrot on the cutting board and cut about 1/4 inch off the tip and off the root of the vegetable. With a firm grip on your knife, like you're holding someone's hand, and with a claw hand in your non-knife hand, you want to cut slices of the carrot. Place them into your prep bowl. Let's do the onion next. This would be the tip, this would be the root. So you want to cut off the tip of the onion first, place it on the base that you just created for yourself, that flat surface, and then cut through the root of the onion. You want to peel the outer skin off of the onion. We're going to take the root off of the onion. We're going to add this to the prep bowl. We're going to cut the broccoli next. With the broccoli, you want to use the tip of your knife to cut just the flowerets off. We need about 1/2 cup of broccoli for this dish. We can add all of this to the prep bowl. Let's do the bell pepper next. Cut right through the center and remove the ribs and seeds from the inside. Place the bell pepper flat down, and using your knife, cut through the center of the pepper and again through each of the quarters. We're then going to bring them all together and make small bite-sized pieces of pepper. You can add this straight to the bowl. We now have all of the vegetables in our prep bowl, and we can add this directly to the rice that's frying. We can also add our spices. A little bit of black pepper, garlic powder, and some soy sauce for flavor. We're going to cook everything for about 10 minutes until the vegetables are nice and tender. So it's been about 10 minutes. Our veggies have gotten nice and tender, but they still have a nice crunch to them. We're going to remove this from the pan. We can put this off to the side. Using a prep bowl and a fork, we're going to crack 2 eggs and scramble them. Add our scrambled eggs directly to this hot pan so that they can scramble and cook. You want to move them around the pan quickly so that they don't burn and stick to the bottom. They cook up in no time. We're going to add our vegetable mixture back to the pan, as well as 1 cup of the chicken. It's been a few minutes now and our chicken has warmed through and everything else is really well coated in the soy sauce. We're going to turn off the heat and get our serving bowl over. It's actually ready to go. You can see all of those wonderful colors in this dish. It's time to try a little bit now. The rice is perfectly crunchy, and then you get all of the delicious vegetables. I'm Celestina Brunetti. Thank you for joining me today in Cooperative Extension's Kitchen.